What is going on, everyone? In this video, I want to talk about the new Mr. Beast allegations. I just came out with a new video by Dogpack. Now, before I get into this video, I just want to say they're all allegations. I watched the video myself by Dogpack, and it doesn't have as much evidence as the first video. So don't just assume that Mr. Beast did these. So yeah, they're just allegations right now. But I want to talk about them right now. So if you don't know, Dogpack404, who exposed the biggest YouTuber on the planet, Mr. Beast, made a sequel video called I Work with Mr. Beast. He is a sociopath, which basically had way more allegations, and the allegations are quite insane. The situation just keeps getting worse and worse, I swear. But first let me explain what he exposed Mr. Beast for doing in his first video. In his first video, Mr. Beast basically exposed, or not Mr. Beast, Dogpack exposed Mr. Beast for running illegal lotteries, promoting gambling to children, and scamming people out of their own money, as well as faking his videos, and torturing people with that in the Mr. Beast games, the Beast Game show, torturing them, basically. So now 5 hours ago, right now, I've just watched the video, by the way. 5 hours ago, Dogpack released a video, and I just watched it right now, at like 12 a.m. So it's really late, so if I seem tired, that's why, but I just want to make a video straight away about it to try to address it, because this situation just keeps getting worse and worse, I swear. Mr. Beast is gonna become, like, the villain. He's gonna become the next, like, war criminal. So, I'm gonna explain what Dogpack accused Mr. Beast of doing in his new video real quick. Across this video. I'm probably not gonna give my opinion too much, or roast Mr. Beast as much as in my first video on it, because like, it's brand new. Like, the reason why I mainly just gave my opinion on the first episode was because, you know, I was already like a week late, so unless I provided something special, like a segment of me giving out my opinion and roasting him, you know, it wouldn't be special. But right now it's brand new, so I'm just giving my talking about it right now. I'm probably not gonna give my opinion on it. So let's get into the video. So basically, the first thing, so in the video, Dogpack interviewed a guy named Jake, who was a former employee of Mr. Beast, who worked with him from 2019, 2020, and 2021. And Jake was actually one of the ones who witnessed the transition from authentic content in Mr. Beast company, and he basically experienced a transition from authenticity to just faking videos. And I can't exactly remember anything. Like I said, it's like 12 a.m. So even though I've just right now watched the video, I still can't remember that well. So I'll tell you everything that I remember, but don't expect me to go into high detail. If you want to see the original video, it's called I Work with Mr. Beast. He's a sociopath, and it's by Dogpack404. But from what I remember, Jake basically got, like, manipulated by the company, and he got underpaid a huge amount. He was paid a lot less than he should have, and he basically exposed, or not exposed their allegations, but Jake said that they were paying him like a quarter of the amount of money, or they were paying him less money than company than like a quarter less money than his company would. So yeah. And then after that, Jake basically did a challenge where it was staying 30 days in solitary confinement in one of his Mr. Beast videos, and it was the last challenge he ever did. Before it was scrapped and Mr. Beast got put in it, but basically Jake was put into a solitary confinement room with a ton of things. A pool table, an ice cream machine, a hot tub, a bunch of other things, you know. And the Mr. Beast team basically called him saying, "We want you as a contestant. You're gonna be on screen all the time," because before this, I forgot to mention, but he was never really on screen. They edited him out. So, and then they promised him that he would get $10,000 a day for all 30 days, which means he would get a total of $300,000. So Jake obviously took it, you know. Jake obviously took it, and Jake immediately noticed that things were very wrong. The ice cream machine was bad. When it was on, it made a high noise, a very loud noise that would drive into insanity. But then if you turn the ice cream machine off, it would create this mildew smell from rotten dairy, you know, expired dairy. So he also got tortured that way, basically, you know. And then the hot tub was never cleaned. So because of that, after a while, it started to get a super bad smell. And then, even after that, Jake basically said that he got no sleep because they didn't turn off the lights and they didn't put any clocks in there, which means he didn't know when it was day or nighttime. And he couldn't really sleep, which is torture, by the way. If you don't know about the Geneva Convention, I mean, I don't even really know that much about it either. I'm young, but from what Dogpack said in the video, basically, in the Geneva Convention, it's illegal to put prisoners and people under sleep deprivation because it counts as torture. So by doing that, Mr. Beast was technically torturing Jake. And there were even some employees who, and Jake was obviously going insane, you know. He was not doing so well, he was losing sleep, but he tried to be as entertaining as possible, you know. And what ended up happening was it made it look like a horror scene, according to Jake, and according to the employees from Mr. Beast, because he would just look like a maniac, you know, like an insane person who's crazy, but like pretends to be happy and smiling and laughing all the time. And some employees tried to pull him out, and they tried to say to Mr. Beast and all the other employees that he was not okay, but of course Mr. Beast did not listen because he only cared about the money and how much money the video would make. And then, I'm pretty sure after that, Jake was basically offered, I think, $22,600 to run a marathon. Yeah, to run a marathon. Jake wasn't an athlete. Even highly experienced athletes who have been training for years have a hard time with marathons, but they're asking a regular dude who is not an athlete to try to run a marathon. And Jake tried to say no, but they basically pressured and manipulated him to stay by basically saying, oh, you're saying no, all this money's gonna go to waste then. So at 3 a.m. Jake ended up getting blisters on his feet from all the running, which is obvious. Like I said, he's not an athlete. It's not like he's gonna do a marathon. He's not gonna do a marathon as easily as it is to eat a cupcake in like 5 minutes. As you know what I'm saying, it's easy. He's not gonna do it like really easily. But he basically got blisters, and instead of being escorted out or getting help, they basically let him lie down. And then, from what I heard in the video, I believe, Jake reported that Mr. Beast was just sitting in a chair, like a villain, just facing away from him. And then Mr. Beast got up and pretended to have empathy for him. Basically, like, wiping his face like he was crying, trying to do all this stuff, you know, even though he didn't actually have any empathy. Because Mr. Beast is probably a sociopath. I mean, after the first video, I would guess, even if the allegations aren't true and Jake is lying, I would say that Mr. Beast is a sociopath just from the first video Dogpack made alone. Or a psychopath, but Mr. Beast basically showed fake empathy for him, and then after that, Jake had mental trauma from it, and he had to go to a therapist, and it took him multiple weeks, I think even multiple months even, to get back on, to get sleep at all. And it took multiple weeks or months, I don't know, but weeks or months to get his feet fully recovered, have the blisters heal. And that's basically what happened in the first part of the video. And then for the last 10 minutes of the video, it drops an absolute bombshell. Like, Dogpack said that the second video would have worse allegations than the first. And like, in 40 minutes into the video, I was like, yeah, these are bad allegations. Torturing people, basically, yeah, these are bad, but worse than the first video's allegations? No. But then after the last 10 minutes, I would definitely say the allegations are worse, and that's because Mr. Beast was accused of hiring sex offenders, registered sex offenders, and PDF files to work with him. So, I guess Mr. Beast is just trying hard to be Drake now, apparently. Like, he's literally changing his company to be OVO. Like, he clearly just took home a book. He clearly took home a book after the Kendrick beef of how to be Drake and OVO and just right out of it. Like, if this man got in a beef with Kendrick Lamar would have a field day. He would be cooking him because he would just do exactly what he did with Drake. So that's basically what's happened with all the allegations. And I just think, I mean, I'm gonna give still a little bit of an opinion, you know? And I'm just even so disappointed, man. Now, Jake did say that he thinks that Mr. Beast had a traumatic childhood, and that may have happened. I'm gonna do research after this video. But I'm just so disappointed that Mr. Beast is doing this. Like, Mr. Beast has messed up so much that Dogpack has gained 300,000 subscribers from 2 videos. 2. Most people gain 300,000 subscribers after a couple hundred videos. And not only that, but Dogpack already has like 13 million views across all of his videos, and all of his videos is 2. Dogpack is the face of YouTube. Dogpack is. And he's only released 2 videos, soon 3. Because he said he's gonna release a 3rd one. Exposing Mr. Beast. And him exposing Mr. Beast has single-handedly landed him the face of YouTube somehow. Even though there are only 2 videos, so yeah. That's basically what I wanted to talk about. Hope you have a great night, because I'm recording it at night. I mean, it's probably gonna be day by the time I upload this, but hope you have a good night or day. See you, and we'll just see how this drama turns out.